This is the project we're going to do today. I'm calling this one Starry Night on Stampbord. And this was done with using just a few Stampscapes stamps. It didn't take long to complete. And so let's begin. And I haven't stamped on Stampbord for a while. And so I'm going to do this particular piece on some Stampbord. And I will start by inking up the Nebula with Star stamp, this one right here. And I am going to use some Marvy Prussian blue that I filled my own ink pad. So I will start by inking up the stamp. And I think I've overfilled my ink pad a bit, so I'm going to stamp it off first. And then I'm going to stamp it on my stamp board. And I'm also going to clean off this edge a bit, and also the bottom. Now I want to ink in the rest of it. And I forgot to stamp off. Okay, next I'll use some Distress Ink Tumbled Glass. And I'm going to leave the light areas light. Next we'll go to some Distress Ink Broken China. Okay, next we'll go with some Marvy Pink, number 9. And now we'll go with some Marvy number 20, Magenta. And now we'll go with some Marvy number 8, Violet. And then back to number 29, Prussian blue. And I've lost some of my pink, so I'm going to go back to number 9, pink. Okay, and now I'll use some Distress Black Soot. Okay, now I'm going to put my little scraper tool, and I'm just going to make some little stars. And I really shouldn't have put any stars at the bottom, and I should have darkened those 2 big stars. Okay, and now I'll take my scraper tool and I'll just scrape along some of these ray lines. And again, I shouldn't have done anything to those bottom stars. And I'll use this kind of woody tool here to lighten this up. Okay, and then I'm going to use some Zayar paint markers. This is an oil-based marker to add some different color stars. And so I'll add some yellow. And I'll also add some pink. Okay, and then I want to fix this star right here. It doesn't look very good, so. And once again, I should have just ignored that star. And I'm not sure I like how that turned out, so I'm just gonna maybe add just a little bit of black soot to it. Okay, next I'm going to take some sheer shimmer spritz. Color is silver, and I'm just going to spray some onto an acrylic block. and then pick it up with a paintbrush. Maybe put some water on it also to wet it down. And then I'm going to add some more stars this way. Okay, now I'm going to give everything a chance to dry before we go on to the next step, and we'll be back. Alright, now I'm going to add some trees. I'm going to add some of the pine tree, which is number 196F. It can also be found on the Stampscapes Nature Sheet 6. And a little bit of this dead tree right here, which is number 369C, which can also be found on the Nature Sheet 15. So I'm going to use some Versafine Onyx Black ink. So instead of leaving an opening in the middle, I just kind of had it come down in a U shape. And so now I'm going to give everything a chance to dry. Okay, and I don't like these two stars under here. So I'm going to try and use the Isle Foreground number 434E, which is also on the Nature Set 17. Okay, and now I'm going to go back to my trees and just stamp some more trees now over that foreground. And I was debating, and I think I will go ahead and put the eagle in the sky too. Okay, and now I'm going to give everything a chance to dry really, really well before I try and spray it with a sealant. And we'll be back. Okay, and I'm going to use my little scratchy tool now, and I'm going to put some highlights in these trees. Okay, now I'm going to sign and date it. Okay, now that it's dry, I'm going to take it outside and I am going to spray it with some polyurethane, and we'll be back. And here is the final piece, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye!